Welcome to Four Movies, where I'll be discussing four movies that have something in common. But what they have in common, I know. But do you? Do ya? If you do, say it before the end of the video. And if you don't, then wait till the end of the video and I'll tell you. But did you like that camera move? It was pretty smooth. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. If you like movies and whatnot, or physical media in general, like the video, subscribe. I have a lot of physical media to show you. And I'm constantly collecting because I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy looking and seeing if there's anything worth getting for the collection or anything that I would love in my collection. So like, oh man, there's some finds and stuff like that. I recently found, was it Ghost Dead or I don't know. Some of the finds are good. Like I said, there's a. I'm really. I think it's awesome to have a VHS copy of The Thief and the Cobbler. Like that movie has so much backstory on it. Like the animation director of like the Passion Project from the animation director of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Anyways, a lot. Then like Disney jumping in there and stuff like that. There's a lot of backstory to it. Anyways, we're gonna talk about four movies. This one might be easy for some. I'm probably going to talk past it. Like I said, once it gets to like, I think like 12 minutes and stuff like that, or I think it's like 13, maybe 13:07. The camera automatically reverts it to a different video. Like it breaks it up into little sections. So when I get to that point, I might talk it along. I don't know, but I'm not going to talk about talking. I'm going to go ahead and talk. So here we go. This is actually four movies, but today I'm going to be talking about 6 movies because it's 4 discs. But look at this. This is not a double-sided disc, but it has 2 movies on it. So you don't need double-sided discs. Double-sided discs are horrible. I hate double-sided discs. They suck. But here we have, bam, Hard Target, bam, Lionheart, bam, 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 bam. As I said, this might not be a very hard one, but a fun one nonetheless. Hard Target, super fun, directed by John Woo, the director of Broken Arrow, Face Off, and stuff like that. Action director. It was fun movies. Like there's a lot of people who on Hard Target or anything like that. It's a fun movie. I said Lance Henriksen in there, and there's gonna be spoilers. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just gonna spoil it. I don't care. No, but if you haven't seen it, definitely see it. I'll try not to spoil it, but it is super fun. There's a scene with a grenade. There's Born on the Bayou in there. He's a tough rumble guy from Louisiana who is accidentally gets into. He's looking for this lady's dad who was who was homeless, and then like he got wrangled into this game that these rich people have where they pay to hunt. They're hunters and they pay to hunt people. And so yeah, this is a good one. The other movie that has that same kind of premise that I really would like to find in physical media is Surviving the Game with Ice-T and Gary Busey. That could be a fun one to find as well out in the wild. And Lionheart is a super fun movie as well. I did not watch Lionheart as much as I watched Hard Target. I won't even lie. That's a real comment. But it's well worth a watch. More dramatic, I would say. Like I said, Hard Target is not heavy-handed. It's just action. It's fun. Whereas Lionheart, a little more dramatic, but action-packed as well. Lots of fights and stuff like that. I want to move into these hard. I want to try and get. I want to try and like I don't know that the last one might be talking about for a little bit, but I'm going to try and go as quickly as I can to keep the pace up and whatnot. And this is bam, Sudden Death, bam, The Quest, bam, amazing, bam, yes, bam. Which one's the better of these two? Bam, I don't know. Bam, which one have I watched more? Probably Sudden Death. But I see them kind of like equally because The Quest is interesting. Like I said, The Quest is a kind of Mortal Kombat, less supernatural-esque type movie. So there is some fighting, there's some fun to it. You can watch it with the kids, I guess, if you're down with them seeing tournament fighting. But yeah, fun stuff. I saw his video with Michael Jai White. He was talking about stuff. I'll tell you about that at the end. But Sudden Death, super fun. Peter Hames, I believe, directed Sudden Death, and Sudden Death is super fun. The director of Sudden Death also did The Relic, which The Relic is the best use, in my personal opinion, of darkness in a movie. Like, it's dark, but you can see everything. Like, you can see what you need to see, and the darkness is purposeful. It's not a thing of, like, it doesn't detract from it. It's not like that, like Black Phone or that Firestarter movie where the color grading just is super dark and it's just distracting to me personally. But it's one of those things where The Relic is dark and the darkness is bright, if that makes any sense. It's one of those things where it's like, it's good and well played and you can see enough, and the dark pieces work into the horror element of it. But anyways, I can go on and on about that. But the thing is, Peter Hames, I believe, did that. He also did the sequel to 2001. He's like, it's a weird movie also, but he didn't do a lot of weird movies, but he did do an assortment of different films. And Sudden Death is one of them. Sudden Death is super fun. There was a guy, and he basically is in a hockey theater. He's in a hockey rink. He's in a hockey game. There's a hockey game going on, and he's a security guard. But then the game basically gets taken hostage, and he's got to fight. His daughter's there, and he's got to fight these people, and he gets all up in it, and it's super fun. Powers Booth is in there being wicked. Super fun movie. And now we are on to the fifth movie. Technically, we're on to the third disc. Bam! Universal Soldier, directed by Roland Emmerich, and before he was doing Independence Day and all his disaster films and stuff like that, he did Universal Soldier, which is super fun, well played. Like I said, it's one of those things where it's like, it's such an interesting concept, and so it's like, it had a bit of camp to it, but the camp was just, it was done well. It was like, I don't know, if you've seen it, it's good, enjoy. Definitely enjoyable. And now, a movie that I believe is dumped on way too much, but I actually like, because it's got some great lines in it and so much to talk about. Like I said, I'm afraid it's gonna. Where on this? I'm only like, okay. I hopefully will have enough time to talk about this movie, Street Fighter. Boom. Super fun movie. Like I said, I enjoyed this movie so thoroughly. There's people like, it's so bad. It's not, though. It's a video game movie. I mean, come on. Super Mario Brothers is one of those things where it's like, oh, Super Mario Brothers, oh, it's good, and they'll sit there and say it's good, where they'll say Street Fighter is not that good, but it is really good. If you, even in rewatches, like I said, rewatch value is very important to me, and so I will talk to you about Street Fighter. Like I said, Street Fighter just has the rewatch value, because if you watch it, you notice that actually the fights take place in the places of the video game. Like, they incorporated it so well into there. E Honda's place and all these characters are introduced in there, and the comedy is good. I enjoy the comedy so much on it. Whereas it's like one of the ones that just make me smile inside is where it's like, you see the truck, they're watching TV and the truck's coming in, the truck's hitting stuff and it's like blowing up things, and they're like, and then like Zangief's like, change the channel. It's like so good. Like I said, them fighting over the mock-up city and the Godzilla thing, and just so much just fun stuff. Like and it okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now, what do these movies have in common? Do you know? I'll tell you right now, they all have Jean-Claude Van Damme in them. I was like, they all have Van Damme. No. Jean-Claude Van Damme in them, and this is one of my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, is it's Street Fighter. It's like it's so like and Raul Julia gets some of the like as Bison gets some great lines in there, like iconic lines, so good. He's like, the day when Bison came into your town and destroyed your village was probably the wildest day of your life, but for me it was just a Tuesday. I was like, oh my goodness. And then he's like, you have made me a very happy man. And you know, Jean-Claude, and where he sits there is like, it was like, you've made me a very happy man. Next, I make you a dead one. Oh, so good. Like I said, so fun. Like I said, and the production stories on this movie is insane. Insane. If you find a podcast, I'm pretty sure I listened to a whole podcast where they were talking about the production stories on this movie. It's crazy. They went to like Malaysia or Thailand or something like that, and a big majority of the crew got addicted to massage parlors. What? Like, oh my goodness. Wild stuff. I liked all the characters that played in this movie. How it played out was so fun. And then, oh man, like it's just so good. The only problem that I have with this movie, and like I said, if you're like, what's one of those life quotes that you get out of a movie? This one would have to be Dhalsim sits there and says, if a good man does nothing at all, that's bad enough. Something like that. And that's the one problem I have with this, is that I guess because of how much they spent on the movie, they didn't have the technology to make a better Blanco. But the Blanco character could have been better. Like I said, if they do a remake of Street Fighter, they should have the Blanco character just be better, and maybe more on Dhalsim, because that'd be cool. Because everybody, I think personally, that have played Street Fighter enjoyed doing the with Dhalsim's character. He'd lean down and then his arms would stretch out. That's just a fun move to do. And then of course Chun-Li would always do the leg thing, whatnot. But each of the characters, I don't know if they do their finishing moves. Definitely Guile does the finishing move, and like I said, Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile was an interesting choice, but at the same time, like, super fun. So I'm going down there. It's like, they just fired me. It's like, sorry, the guy just fired me. It's so, like, the lines and stuff like that is so fun. I enjoyed this movie thoroughly. I remember going to see this in theaters, and they gave you little, like, trading cards for it. I wish I would have kept better track of that. I mean, I have a lot of trading cards. Like I said, of my physical media collection, I do have a great collection of trading cards / stickers with the Garbage Pail Kids cards and whatnot. But that'll be later on when I get into showing off the cards. Thanks so much for watching. If you watched this far, you're awesome. Stay awesome. And, you know, like I said, there it goes. There it goes right there. I caught the time. I knew I'd be talking a little bit long. Sorry. But Street Fighter's so good. Street Fighter's such a fun movie. Like, I can rewatch, like I said, rewatch value. Like, it's one of those things, like, how do you think that this movie is good? I can watch it a million times. I can watch that movie a million times. It's so fun. But even the ending, if you didn't know, there's an after credit scene where Bison, like, wakes up. Oh. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing a video a day till I get a silver play button. A video a day, internet providing. Like I said, sometimes the internet goes out. I don't know. But basically, I'm going to be doing a video a day till I get a silver play button or a gold play button if I'm lucky, or if I just run out of physical media to show you. But I do have a lot of physical media to show, and I enjoy showing it with y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's going to be so good. See you tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. It's going to be so good. I should tell you what it is, but I don't want to ruin the supply. So the supplies. Sorry, mouth not working. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.